Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. On this channel, we cover reality TV, news and gossip, trending topics. And today we're going to be talking about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She officially filed for a divorce today, which is kind of quick because she just had her surgery Friday. Literally, she had rhinoplasty and I think it's called septoplasty on her nose Friday. I did a TikTok video about that. And then today, news breaks that she's filed for divorce from her hubby Ryan, which her and Ryan have been split up. She announced it on her private Facebook page a couple of weeks ago. We just found out like on the fourth, third. I think we found out on the third that she was separated from him. He has remained quiet up until this weekend. This weekend. So it was like Thursday, TMZ broke the story that they were separated. Then later Thursday, photos came out of her and her ex-fiance, Ken Urker, painting the town together, hand in hand. And then this weekend, I think it was Saturday night. I think because I was in the gym and one of my friends messaged me and said, "Did you see that Ryan posted a TikTok saying that he was blindsided and all of this?" And I'm like, "What?" So yeah, we're gonna talk about that because wild. Gypsy was all over. Oh, she don't wanna look at that. I'm seeing so many theories about this, like people thinking that she got married because it would help her when she got out on parole and things like that. I don't know. All right, so let's get into it because TMZ was the first to break the story about the divorce. I do believe they are saying Gypsy Rose Blanchard is making her split from her husband Ryan Anderson official. She just filed for divorce. According to court records, she filed today. She is the petitioner. So this is everything from her side. We don't know the exact details of what she's asking for just yet. We do know that Gypsy's filed and then it's registered in the system. I would imagine, and this is me, call me crazy, but I really wouldn't imagine that she would ask for anything, right? I mean, I don't think Gypsy's gonna ask for anything, except maybe the phone. I don't know. But I mean, I think she left with like some clothes, maybe her phone. She left the dog. I don't surely she's not I wouldn't see how she would really be entitled to anything, you know? I don't know. We'll find out later. But anyways, it says Gypsy announced her split from Ryan in a private Facebook announcement at the end of March. We're in the very beginning days of April, where she shared she was moving back in with her dad and stepmom after hitting a rough patch with her hubby of nearly 2 years. I don't think she's ever lived with her dad and her stepmom, but anyways, the pair who were initially pen pals while Gypsy was behind bars married July 2022 and finally started living a life together outside the prison walls when she was released December 2023. So this split comes 3 months after she was released from the Missouri Correctional Center after serving 7 years for conspiring to eat her mom Didi. TMZ previously reported sources say that Gypsy claims that Ryan got super argumentative following her prison release, which left her feeling low. Their issues were obviously enough for her to call it quits, and now Gypsy is throwing in the towel for good. She has since spent a lot of quality time with her ex-fiance Ken Urker as the former Flames met up in New Orleans for some dinner, some tattoos, some sightseeing, some sex. I'm just kidding. Yet sources tell us that they are just friends. Just for now. Oh, it added for right now. I'm just tickled about this, you guys. I'm really not. Actually, I'm not tickled about this. I just think it's wild that like she gets out in December. She's everywhere. It's this big story. Her husband Ryan is like right by her side. He comes off to me as like friendly, down to earth. Um, he seemed to sing her praises. And then the dust settles. They start settling down into like normal life. And which let me tell you guys, I was like, I did not think it was a good idea for Gypsy to get out of prison married because she's never had a life where she could do whatever she wanted. Thank you. Ashley, I thought you were already a member. Are you just like renewing? Sometimes I see people like it says they are a new member, and I'm like, I think they're just renewing because I think they've been my member. Thank you, Ashley, for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So here's the thing. Gypsy has never lived a life where she was like her own boss 1,000%, except for that. Well, I don't even know then. Because, even when you're married, it's give and take. It's 50-50. Because I have to plan my schedule around my husband. He plans his schedule around me. So I can't just do whatever I want. And especially when you bring in kids or a puppy, you got to train the puppy. You can't. So it's like she's never gotten to just go home to mom and dad's, just to stepmom and dad's, and live life. She lived the life with Dee Dee, which it was what it was. And then she left for that short period and she was living with Nick with his parents. They still didn't really get to do what they wanted. And then she goes to prison where she can't do what she wants. And then she comes out and even when she came out, she couldn't do what she wanted. She already had all these meetings and this tour set up, this media tour set up that she had to like jump right into right out of prison, like a week out. She's jumping into media tours, press tours, press release, whatever. And then when they go back home, her husband has to get back to work. And I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, he lost his job." He does have a job. He allegedly lost his job whenever him and Gypsy, like within the first year of them getting together, because he would talk about her a lot. Uh, and the parents at the school didn't like that. So he lost that job, but he has had another job for some time, and that is where he works. Whenever Gypsy got out of jail, he took off for a couple of weeks to be with her through, you know, uh, going to all of these shows that she was on and all of that, these appearances that she had. So he was there during all of that. But they go back home because he's got to get back to work. He's got to get back to work. And so he does. Yeah, he lost his job at a private school, but now working for another. So I did see that. I saw that Gypsy got a nose job in Louisiana because she lives in Louisiana. She lives in Golden Meadows. And Ryan lives in Lake Charles. So Lake Charles is not that far from me, but Lake Charles to Golden Meadows, I think it's Golden Meadows, is about 3.5 hours. She's never got to live that life where she could just have freedom. So I was like, I didn't think it was a good idea that she got married and came out into a marriage. She did. I thought it would last a little bit longer, to be quite honest. But either way, at the end of March, she announces the separation. To be quite honest, I don't know exactly how long they have been separated. It's possible she waited a couple weeks to announce it, but if you go to Ryan's page, and I have, it was around February 22nd. Oh, he's taken all the photos of Gypsy off his page. Y'all, I just checked this. Okay, hold on. I want to screen share with you guys because just Saturday, I checked this page and maybe he had taken them down Saturday too. Either way, he's taken everything of him and Gypsy down. Look, so this was a collage of photos, and he said something about his little family. It was posted on February 22nd. See that down here? And Gypsy was in the photos with him. It said something, like I said something about me and my little family. He had his hand on Gypsy's tummy, which got people talking that maybe she was pregnant. So February 22nd, they were together and they were posting photos together. And end of March, so they couldn't have been split up no more than a month, possibly a month max, right? A month max, they're split up, and he is Ken flies in from Texas to Louisiana to spend a week with her, and they're hanging out. And yeah, she spent a week with Ken. And I have the video. Hold on, I have a video. I did a little bit of body language analysis on it because I'm not believing they ain't doing the hanky panky. But that's just we'll watch it really quickly. And this is Ken and Gypsy on TikTok the other day. I did a body language analysis on it. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. I'll link it in the description box below. But I think the video says like I don't know what it says, but it says body language something. But something else that I actually didn't even discuss is when he says, "No, Gypsy's not pregnant. We haven't even been intimate." She says, "And I'm on birth control." Well, if you're not having sex with this guy, why would you even need to say that you're on birth control, right? Like if I'm not having sex with somebody and I'm being accused of being pregnant by them, well, it wouldn't even matter. I would my what I would say is not I'm on birth control. It would be like we're not even doing anything. You know what I'm saying? But either way, we'll watch it really quickly, and then we're gonna watch Ryan. He put out a TikTok over the weekend saying that he was blindsided, and we're gonna watch that too. So let's go ahead. Let's listen to this.
Let's see them in person because they were saying they don't look new.
They're brand new. They're fresh. They're still red.
Yeah, they're still healing.
Okay.
She's not pregnant for everybody who keeps asking.
No, I'm on
She's
birth
not
control.
pregnant.
Like, what the hell?
And we have not had any intimacy. We're just hanging out.
Look at the way he looks back, and she is smiling so big about that. Like I said, I think that's the duper's delight, which is whenever you are not being honest, but you think you've gotten one over on somebody, so you'll smile about it. In this case, he's the one saying it, so I think Gypsy is smiling because they have been intimate, and she thinks people will believe that they haven't, so it's a smile. Or it also could be just because, oh, they're talking about sex, and maybe it's kind of funny, ha ha ha. But the fact that he looked away when answering that, there were so many things that told me, so many details that told me that I don't believe that they were being honest right there. But that's, hey, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. I will say, though, Gypsy filing for a divorce, and these photos coming out before she filed are not going to help her. There are photos out there of her hand in hand with Ken. So while she can say, well, we weren't cheating, I mean, there's photos out there of you with your ex-fiance sitting in the bed together, holding hands and getting matching tattoos. So I don't know if you have to get photos of your spouse in the middle of doing the grown-up to prove to a judge that they were cheating, or if something as simple as, hey, they were literally in public. That is her ex-fiance. They were in public holding hands. So I don't believe she was faithful. So I think those photos could potentially bite Gypsy in the butt in this divorce. Anyways, let's continue.
Just total friends. We're just hanging out as friends. That's all it is.
Just like I said, do whatever you're gonna do. You're both adults.
I'm just clout chasing. LOL.
Whatever.
Do you guys notice that I don't post any content? I'm not a content creator. All my socials are private.
He broke up with his girlfriend.
It's a mutual separation, but yes.
He did not like that.
Excuse me, mutual separation. They want to know where you're.
He did not like her bringing up the girlfriend and her saying that he broke up with the girlfriend. He did not like that whatsoever. Check out my body language video about this because I talk about it.
Puppy is, for God's sake, please answer that.
She is with Ryan. I gave her to Ryan. Like, I didn't want to uproot her from everything that she knows. So she loved Ryan more. So I let him keep the puppy. And so apparently someone had reported to my PO that Ken is a felon. And everybody knows that on parole, you can't hang out with other convicted felons. So
I've already told them that he's not.
He's wrong. He doesn't have a criminal record, never been in prison.
Nope.
He's not a felon.
No felons.
So I'm not.
If there's anything else you want to clarify, I'm pretty good at passing messages.
I do not have an OnlyFans. Whatever is going around with OnlyFans, that's not me. I would never do that.
Okay, I think, what did they say? This was Natasha Cooper that did it. Somebody sent this to me, and when I was initially live, I was like, I don't know where this come from. I don't know who this is, but I had several people comment that Natasha Cooper, is that her name? So shout out to Natasha Cooper for putting this out there, for doing this live. I think that was a lady's name, right? I had several people comment because I didn't know where it originally came from. Somebody sent it to me. But yeah, so okay, thank you, Ranger Red. It was True Crime with Natasha Cooper. So I does she have the whole live on her TikTok maybe where they can watch the whole live? Because I'm not sure. Somebody just sent me a short clip and that's what I had to go with. Did she get a prenup? I joined it later. So I'm not sure if she got a prenup, to be quite honest. I really don't know. Sources say that Gypsy and Kid are just friends. Over the weekend, Ryan posted a TikTok, but it was cryptic on exactly what went down between him and Gypsy. But he did say that their marital issues are set to unfold on the upcoming Lifetime series titled Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup. The network told TMZ cameras that they have been rolling ever since Gypsy Rose Blanchard made parole. And I know that, it's on a Rumble with the same name. Okay, thank you. It's on, and I guess it's a fuller length video, right? So if anybody wants to check out the fuller length video, it's on Rumble under True Crime with Natasha Cooper. Okay, so here is a little video that he put out.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to say thank y'all for the support and the nice messages I've been getting from people. I'm at a friend's watching WrestleMania right now. It's great. I'm enjoying it. You know, I've been a wrestling nerd for a long time. But I need to shave. But, you know, I just want to thank everybody for the support. It's been great. I'm just living my life, guys. Y'all will see what really happened on Lifetime. We were filming a lot, so stay tuned for that. And I just want to thank everybody for the support. If you support me, follow me. I will post more stuff eventually. I'm just hanging in. I just want to say thank y'all to everybody, and you know, God bless.
Okay, so that's come out this weekend. We're gonna watch it again because I do got a few little things that I picked up when watching this. He does look pale. He looks sad, and look at this. His brows are furrowed almost the entire time. Louisiana is one of the few states you can file a divorce on the basis of fault. Probably why Gypsy filed first. Yeah, maybe so. So, like I said, almost the entire video, his brows are furrowed. So people furrow their brows when they experience a negative emotion, right? Something like anger, confusion, pain, sadness, and almost through the entire video, his brow is furrowed. Listen, I messaged him on Instagram, but he hasn't seen it. But yeah, he probably is under a contract with Lifetime and NDA and all sorts of things. But I just reached out to him just to be like, and I initially reached out to him like before the split, I think. But then after I found out about the split, I sent messages everywhere like, sorry, you guys, that sucks for y'all. Like, I'm sorry. Was hoping it worked out, you know? So let's play it again really quickly.
Hey everybody, I just want to say thank y'all for the support and the...
Look at him. This is a sad look, you know. He looks away as well. Looking away can mean several things. Shyness. Also, it can mean that you're nervous to talk about a specific topic. Now, in a minute, he's going to do a forehead nod when he talks about like all the messages. The forehead nod can mean that he agrees with the other people's point of view. So he's getting messages from people saying like, I'm so sorry. You know, you don't deserve this. God knows what he's getting. You know, he's probably getting some interesting ones, like at least you made it out alive and things like that. I would have to imagine he is, just because I saw the post that people made when she got out of prison and they were together. People would tell him things like, "Oh, sleep with one eye open. You better hope she never wants to leave you." Crazy things. So I imagine he's getting some messages like that and some messages like, you know, praying for you, whatever. But his brows furrowed like the whole time almost, which I think is out of sadness, maybe confusion. The look away, I think he is nervous to talk about this because he says like he don't really know what happened. He was blindsided. And then also he's going to do a head nod when he talks about people messaging him. So that's, I think that's him agreeing with like probably what they were saying to him.
And nice messages I've been getting from people. I'm at a
Because his brow stays furrowed even when he's talking about the nice messages he's getting from people. So when you're talking about somebody doing something nice for you, normally you wouldn't still look nice. That look is like out of sadness and possibly confusion.
friends watching WrestleMania right now. It's great. I'm enjoying it. You know, I've been a wrestling nerd for a long time.
Even then, he starts talking about something that he's doing that it's great. He loves it, but he still is looking his facial features or his expression does not look like he's talking about something that he enjoys doing, you know? Like I don't know, like, oh, I'm going to a concert this weekend. Like that would be my face. Like, oh, I'm at a concert. You know, I'm at a concert. You know, and I look. That doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really line up with what he's saying, right? No doubt he's probably enjoying being there with his friends rather than home alone. But it's the fact that he is now addressing. He's having to address the fact that his wife left him. So you can tell he's just sad over this.
But I need to shave. But you know, I just want to thank everybody for the support. It's been great. I'm just living my life, guys. Y'all will see what really happened on Lifetime. We were filming a lot, so stay tuned for that. And I just want to thank everybody for the support. If you support me, follow me. I will post more stuff eventually. I'm just hanging in. I just want to say thank y'all to everybody, and you know, God bless.
Did he say he was blindsided on that one? Because I know I saw a video of him saying he was blindsided. Did he say that here? I was reading comments and stuff. But either way, yeah, I mean, he did not see this coming from. He is a teacher, yes. He's a teacher. And listen, the end kind of threw me off because he's like, you're going to see what happened in the documentary, so make sure you watch it. And I was like, I feel like that's going to, hold on, guys. I feel like that's going to make people believe that they're doing that for the show, but I really don't. I mean, I don't think this is for the show. I don't think this is to promote the show. I really do think they are separated. She is filing for a divorce, but I know how people are. I know people will see something like that or hear something like that and hear him promoting the show, telling people to watch it, and they'll be like, a lot of times when people are on a show and then something dramatic happens in their life, people will think it's fake just to promote the show. I don't think it is. However, I think we will see a different side. I think what he is saying, we're going to see a different side of Gypsy. And it's been painted in the media right now that he's controlling, he's jealous. And this is not coming directly from Gypsy, to my knowledge. TMZ is saying it's coming from sources close to Gypsy, that he was argumentative and controlling and jealous. So I think he knows that they recorded some stuff that is going to show him not in that light, right? That maybe he wasn't the only one at fault. And I think that's probably why he is doing that. I think that's probably why he's like, you know, watch it. Don't forget to watch it, because he knows that we're going to see more into their relationship and we're going to get a better idea of maybe what went wrong. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, it's wild that he was blindsided. I'm curious. Can't wait to watch. I am going to watch it. I'm going to watch what went down between him and Gypsy. Like I said, on his Instagram, he had a lot of pictures of him and Gypsy, and no more pictures of him and Gypsy. Those have all been taken down, and it really would have had to happen this weekend. Like the pictures came down, because I think I checked it like Friday or Saturday, you know? So, yeah. She filed for divorce. She had her surgery. Oh, let me show you guys a picture of that. Back to TMZ I go. Yeah, I don't think she knows who she is yet. I mean, come on, you know? She's been in jail before that. She didn't really have a life that she could live on her own. So I really think, all right, where is the one where she had, let me look her up. Had her nose surgery, and it was Friday, and it was by a doctor here in the boot. And she paid like $5,000 for the surgery, or that's what they're saying it cost. So there she is with her popsicle and her bandages. Okay, yeah, it was Friday, and they were there Saturday. All the pictures of them together. See, that's what I think. I think I looked Friday and then Saturday as well, because me and you were talking. Me and you were texting, and I think I was like, all the pictures are gone. So she underwent a combination of rhinoplasty and septoplasty performed by Dr. Jeffrey J. Joseph, a respected surgeon in Louisiana. 5K. She doesn't have any plans to go through any other cosmetic surgery anytime soon, but she's going through a personal transformation, and part of that metamorphosis is physical, adding that fans will be able to see her medical journey on Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup this summer. And I'm going to watch it. I want to watch it. Who's her manager, Gina Rodriguez? Oh my goodness. That would be wild. Melissa says that girl left her husband, got a boyfriend, got plastic surgery, a tattoo, and filed for divorce all in 1 week. She's busier than I am. Yeah, so I'm going to watch it. I will probably give recaps on it when it happens. Maybe do a little body language analysis if I can pick it up. Oh, that's okay, Shannon. Yeah, don't spend your money on me, girl. No. You're welcome here anytime, though. I mean, listen, people that just watch and like and subscribe and comment. I mean, you guys, I'm indebted to y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my members, but if you can't be a member, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I promise you. So anyways, you guys, like, share, subscribe. She filed for a divorce. I'm curious if a prenup was signed. I'm curious if she's going to ask for anything. I don't know. If she's going to ask for, I wouldn't assume that she would really ask for anything, because when she came out, I think he helped her by, the cell phone and buying her clothes and things like that. So I can't imagine that she would really ask for anything, but we'll see. We'll see, But you guys like, share, subscribe. We're going to come back to talk about David Easton and Janelle. Court filings prove that Janelle lied about David trying to reach out to Inslee. Y'all, Janelle just had her attorney do an interview with the Sun, or speak to the Sun, where he literally said David hasn't tried to reach out to Inslee. In court documents, Janelle admits that he's tried to reach out to her to talk to Inslee. So we're going to go over that, you guys. I heard no prenup, but all of Lifetime has done after that. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, so help your girl out and hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. She's going through Rebel 18, early 20. Understand what yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to read. I'm talking so fast. I gotta try to slow down. I get comments telling me I talk too fast. If I talk too fast, there's a button that will slow me down. It's in the settings. Slow me down, because I do talk fast, I know. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But anyways, we're going to come back and talk about David and Janelle again. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys back here in a little bit. Bye, guys.